So how exactly do you install JavaScript? Well, for the most part, you don't. Actually, all web browsers can run JavaScript, which is great because a lot of devices have web browsers on them. So when you write something with JavaScript, it will run on all sorts of devices and operating systems. So you have a few options for writing JavaScript. Let me show you a few things you can do to follow along with this course. You could download a code editor. Here I have Sublime Text. You could also use Visual Studio Code or Atom or any code editor. And I've created an HTML file because HTML files can be opened in web browsers. And I have these script tags. These are HTML tags, but within our script tags we have our JavaScript. So if I open up this file in a web browser, it looks like this. Well, I can open up my JavaScript console, and then in the console, you can see it says Hello World. That's right from my JavaScript program. So whenever you do console.log, it's going to show in the console here. You could also just use the code editor that's included on freecodecamp.org. Like I mentioned, this course follows along with the JavaScript curriculum on freecodecamp.org, and there's a built-in JavaScript editor right in here, and then it shows you the console down here. Another option would be to use CodePen. If you go to codepin.io, going to go to create pin, and then there's going to be three windows: HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Well, we just care about the JavaScript, and in this course we're not going to be doing anything with HTML and CSS. We just need the JavaScript and the JavaScript console. So if I do console.log and then do hello world, then we can see right in the console, hello world. The final thing you could do would be use Scrimba. Most of the course I actually recorded using Scrimba.com. So if you want, you can use Scrimba.com to follow along. Once you log in, you just click the plus button. I'm going to do JavaScript, Playground, and then confirm, and it's going to open up a new JavaScript window. Now I can increase the font size here, and it already has console.log hello from JavaScript, and you can see in the console right here, hello from JavaScript. Also, if you hit reload, it reloads everything, and you'll see this pop up, hello from JavaScript. So that's something interesting about Scrimba, is that it has two ways of logging in the console. We have the pop-up, and then we have the console here. You'll see that in this course too, the two different ways of logging to the console.